Maddox enters and slams the door shut in a fury. Heidi and I come out of the bedroom and follow him into the living room. We're both wearing our robes. Maddox doesn't stare at us. We expect a snarky comment here.
Don't, okay? I'm not in the mood.
Wow, this is a first. So something serious must have happened to you.
What's happened? Did one of your lady friends slap the shit out of you?
And did she record it? We might want to post the shit out of that on TikTok.
Maddox glares. Yeah, like you wouldn't do that to us if the roles were reversed. Come on.
That's true. But anyway, I'm not in the mood.
Is Diane having her needs serviced by another man? You know, more handsome than you can ever dream of being in your life.
Yeah, like a man like that even exists. You know, you say a lot of stupid things, Will.
He's right, Bill. I mean, no comment.
Glare at Heidi as she hides a smirk. Just tell us what happened so we can start judging you. We've both gotten into the habit of doing it, so we want to do it.
Look, read my lips. My issues are none of your business, so leave me the hell alone.
Heidi sits beside Maddox.
Okay, if you're going to sit next to me, you two will need to take a shower because you both reek of sex.
And there he is. He's back. Back to normality. We can relax again.
Heidi, you're a woman, right?
What gave me away?
How many times does a man need to tell a woman that nothing will happen between them before they get the damn message?
You're getting unwanted advances. And you're turning them down? He's finally grown up. Where's the champagne bottle?
It's too early to celebrate.
He's right. We do know him, after all.
We have to celebrate. I've been saving that bottle for a moment like this, and it's happened, so hurrah! Party time!
Edith's back in town.
Who's Edith?
Maddox's ex-girlfriend. They dated from junior high school until 2 years ago. Rumor has it she dumped him for a soccer player. Plays in the Premier League.
So this woman is back, and she wants you to restart your relationship with her?
Yep. But I'm dating Diane. There's no chance in hell of that happening.
Great! Because we both know it would be stupid of you to even consider it.
I'm not.
It sounds like you are.
I'm not. I like Diane. We have something special. I love her.
What did you just say?
I love Diane.
Bro, come on. Quit playing. What you two have is sex. Plus, Diane's married.
She's what? What did you just say?
Yeah, I forgot to mention it. Heidi, I'm having intercourse with a married woman. Her husband's in prison and, Diane's got needs, so I'm the one fulfilling them.
So you're doing what my fiancé was doing to me before I canceled our wedding?
I guess I am. Hey, maybe we should set up a club or something.
Ugh, you're unbelievable.
So the ladies tell me.
You make me sick.
And I was kidding.
So, Edith is back. You still have feelings for her?
Bro, come on.
You do, don't you? You're a typical sleazebag. I can't believe I haven't slapped you for being that already.
Come on, you're jumping to conclusions, Heidi.
Yeah? Well, even if you still had feelings for this Edith tramp, you'd have to break it off with Diane before you got back with Edith.
Yeah, like that's a rule.
If you don't, I will make it my mission to ruin your life.
Why? My love life doesn't concern you.
You're right. It doesn't, but I'm a woman, and we women stick up for our clan.
Who do you think you are?
I'm that bitch about to kick you in the nuts if you think you can mess with me.
Let's all calm down.
Well, I want Heidi out of this house immediately. She's trying to intimidate me, and I hate it. You are no longer a friend of mine. You've been disowned.
Maddox gets up and walks away.
You will listen to me, Maddox.
Heidi follows Maddox out of the room. If I'm going to patch this up, I've got my work cut out. Good luck, Will. You'll probably need it. Maddox sits on his bed as Heidi stands over him, glaring.
You have to decide which one you want.
And how exactly is it your business?
We're friends, so I make it my business.
Well, at this point, I don't exactly see you being my friend.
Whether I am or not, that's not the point. The point is you're being a dick.
Uh-huh, yeah, and you need to look in the mirror.
You need to treat women better. What you're doing is what every man has done since time began.
I mean, it's not strictly true.
Really?
Yeah, it probably is. Carry on.
This kind of behavior damages people. It hurts a lot of innocent people. I can't just sit back and watch you do that. My conscience won't allow it. It just won't.
You make excellent points there, but you need to know that I treat my gals pretty good.
Yet, you want to see two women at the same time. That's going against your point. Dude, you're all over the place.
Look, Heidi, we can discuss this as much as possible, but I'm seeing both Diane and Edith, so you need to deal with that.
Okay, I've tried to reason with you, but you leave me without any choice.
Well, all the more reason why you should back off and keep your nose out of my business.
Maddox, please, don't make me do something I don't want to.
Oh yeah? And what are you going to do?
This is your final chance to rethink this course of action. Stop being a jerk.
Sorry, honey, but that notion in my head can't be erased. Live with it.
Fine. I will.
Heidi walks over to Maddox. She grabs his cell phone and runs off. Maddox gets up and follows her.
Well, hey, get back here with my phone. I mean it. What are you up to?
Heidi enters the bathroom and closes the door. She locks it. I walk over to the hallway. What's going on now?
Heidi's just stolen my phone.
What? Why would she do that?
Well, I don't know. Oh.
Maddox starts banging on the door. In the bathroom, Heidi's on the phone with Diane.
Yeah, her name is Edith. They're high school sweethearts. You're welcome.
Maddox kicks down the door.
The fuck did you just do?
What needed to be done?
Heidi hands back Maddox's phone and exits with a smile. Maddox walks up to the front door. He grabs his coat. He puts it on and exits out of the house. Maddox walks into the house. He closes the door. I walk up to him. Where have you been? It's May the Force be with you day, and we always watch Star Wars movies at this time.
Yeah, I think I had other important issues than watching old movies I've seen, like, hundreds of times.
What's happened? I told Heidi to stay out of your business. She says she has.
Well, she's a liar. Not only did Heidi call Diane to tell her I was about to start seeing Edith, but she's also called Edith to tell her I was two-timing her.
Unbelievable. We need to get this whole thing straightened out. Follow me. I walk into the living room as Heidi's scrolling on Instagram. She puts down her phone to glare at Maddox. Heidi? Why did you interfere in Maddox's relationship when you said you wouldn't?
I'm sorry, but he left me with no other choice. What he was about to do was sick.
Yet, it had nothing to do with you.
It had nothing to do with you.
Heidi, I told you not to interfere for a reason. Maddox wasn't about to do what you think he was about to do.
I wasn't born yesterday. I've seen him around women. He's a flirt and a slut.
Yeah, he's a flirt, sure, but not a slut.
Why are you even defending him? I'm your girlfriend. You should be supporting me.
Well, I'm his bro, and blood is thicker than water.
Oh, shut up. What do you know?
Heidi, Maddox was never going to two-time Diane. He loves Diane. Edith is ex. Convicted domestic abuser.
What?
You heard him.
She, used to beat the shit out of Maddox.
Where's your snarky comment now?
Maddox dated Edith for a long time. He suffered a lot of abuse from her. Our family spent a lot of time trying to get him away from her. So when Maddox told you he was thinking of seeing her, he lied. He meant that he told Edith that he would never take her back.
So why did he make me think he was going to do her and Diane?
I'm a charismatic douchebag. I mean, I talk the talk, but come on, it's all in my mouth.
Do you mean that?
There's never any action to follow up with my mouth. How many times have I said I'm moving out of this house?
About a billion times.
And has it happened? No. Why? Well, because I'm all mouth and no trousers.
Jesus. I'm so gullible.
Mm-hmm. And you ruined my whole life because you couldn't be bothered to have a sane chat with me. So, I hope you're happy.
Maddox walks away. Heidi, you need to fix this.
I would, but Diane is still married, and Maddox is in a relationship with her.
She's not married.
Oh, come on! Why are there so many twists in the story?
I'm sorry, but she's not. Maddox sometimes says things to show off.
So, there's no husband in prison?
Nope. And here's a fun fact. Before Maddox, Diane was a nun. Don't ask.
Yeah, I'm not going to. I need to set this straight. Excuse me.
Heidi walks up to the door. She grabs her handbag, keys, and coat, and exits out of the front door. Heidi enters as I walk out of our bedroom. Where have you been? Maddox walks over.
Well, I'll tell you where she's been. She went to see Diane. She just texted me to say that Heidi visited her, and then she slapped her across the face.
Heidi!
It wasn't like that, I promise.
You couldn't stop ruining my relationship with Diane. You had to visit her and hit her. I mean, what is wrong with you today? This is so unlike you.
I'm sorry. Can I just explain what happened?
I don't think we want to hear it.
He's right. We don't. It's gone too far. Can't even look at you. Maddox and I enter the living room. We sit on the couch. Heidi enters.
I had no bad intentions when I went to see Diane. I knocked on her door, I introduced myself, she went to shut the door, I put my foot at the door, and she threatened to call the police.
Why didn't you just leave?
Look, I tried to calm her down. She ordered me to leave. I knew if I didn't get Maddox and Diane back together, that my relationship with Will would be in jeopardy. So I continued to try to apologize to her, and then...
What? You went Cobra Kai on her?
No, Diane and I got into a brawl, and she pushed me. I didn't hit her. I fell to the ground and I banged my head on the concrete. I've been dazed for a while.
What? Seriously, are you okay?
I get up from the couch and walk up to Heidi. We take a closer look at her. She looks okay.
No, I've been to the hospital. They checked me out and said that I got a mild concussion case.
Jesus, babe, I'm so sorry.
Why would you be sorry?
Maddox and I look at each other.
Fine, I'll tell her.
Tell me what? What's going on?
About 5 minutes after you went to see Diane, Maddox and Diane made up.
I explained everything to her.
Oh. Then why did she push me?
Maddox and I look at each other again. Maddox suggested we prank you. He wanted us to teach you a lesson for meddling in his relationship with Diane. So, Maddox asked Diane to play with you. I'm sorry.
We'd understand if you decide to hate us. We feel so bad about this.
Just like I knew you would.
Okay, I don't like the sound of that.
Well, you shouldn't. I played you both like you tried to play me.
Wait, did Diane let you know what was happening?
Yep, I made the whole concussion story to mess with your heads. You deserve it. See ya, dicks.
I follow her out of the room. Maddox knocks on the door. I answer it. Heidi's in bed shouting from afar.
Hey, bro, I just wanted to apologize to Heidi. Does she have a moment, or is she, chained to your headboard?
Heidi, Maddox wants to apologize to you.
Tell him we're busy.
Can I close the door now?
Heidi, I just wanted to say, today has taught me a great lesson on how great of a friend you are to me.
Great. Anything else?
You're a friend that makes me see what's in front of me. You shine a light in the darkness I walk in so that I'll reach the road I want to go to safely.
Ugh, jeez. Talk about boring me to death.
Oh, you better speed this up.
You do it not for selfish reasons like some would think, but because you want to see the good in people.
Great. I'm amazing. I should be given a presidential award. Anything else?
I go to close the bedroom door, but Maddox stops me.
Hang on. After all I've said, I just want to say a huge thank you to you for upholding me into being my best self. I also want to say that I love you with my whole heart. You mean the world to me.
Great. Will, shut the door, please.
Did you get any of that?
Not enough to care. Go away.
Maddox glares at me. You were in the middle of sex. You can't be mad at her for being annoyed.
Still, I do not like her.
And you think I like you? I appreciate you as much as a cat loves a mouse.
She means very little.
Yeah, I got that, dick. And, I still do not see what you see in her. I hope you get knocked up and get fat, Heidi.
That won't happen, jerk.
Maddox walks off, mumbling. Shut the door. There's more to come on The Runaway Bride, so please subscribe to That Love Podcast on your favorite podcast app to get future episodes as soon as they drop. And also, help us by rating us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. We also love for you to review us on Apple Podcast. By doing this, you help us expand our reach to new listeners. We're also active on Twitter @ThatLovePod, so drop us a message there. We'd love to hear from you. And before we sign off, if you love the podcast, please share it with family and friends. Thank you for listening.
Madison is on the air.
What happens when 20-something Madison is zapped into old-time radio shows?
The last thing I remember was working on my makeup blog.
No technology.
Your technology is so old, the only thing I recognize on my desk are the pens.
No Starbucks.
I haven't had a mocha latte in months.
And no one is PC.
You don't think a woman could cloud men's minds? You think men's minds are all that complicated? It's mostly just beer and video games in there.
Madison on the Air serves to highlight the way we were and the way we are today, with original radio drama scripts adapted to include the modern-day Madison as she joins famous characters from radio's past.
Saint?
Simon.
Whatever. Madison Standish.
Give me that phone. Johnny Dollar.
My partner's Madison Standish.
Hi.
My name's Friday.
Kato! This is the Green Hornet. Really digging Dracula's OG goth style. What if I killed frickin' Sherlock Holmes?
And many more. Visit us on the web at madisonontheair.com
Or find us pretty much any place podcasts can be found.